Hello everyone. Welcome back for another Sunday Ideas. 2 weeks ago, I took a day and played with some watercolor paper. One of the patterns that I did was this. And I looked at it and I went, this is messed up. I think I have a way to fix it. So we'll find out. I am going to use the stamp bundle from Hero Arts called Believe Bundle. And from it, I used the flower and there's a coordinating die, and I've cut out three of those. Okay, I have a piece of purple as the background. My card base is white. The inks that I used for this to create this was Regal Kiss and Candy Violet from Pink Fresh. So that's where that came from. I pulled my Regal Rose ink to stamp my flowers with. And I have this that's, it matches. So I'm going to use it. All right, so let's see. I want to put this on here, but it's too big, so I need to cut it down. So let me cut this down. All right, this is done out of watercolor paper. So in order to put it on my card and have it lay flat, I'm going to use some double-sided tape. Okay, I did add an extra strip in the middle because it, oh, it's sticky. It's bowed and I want to make sure it stays flat. So I will put this down. Again, I forgot to use my tip. I can remember that. This is really sticky. This is a little longer than it needs to be, so I'm going to trim off just a hair. All right, I am not going to put that down on my card base just yet because I need to decide about my ribbon and to do some other things. And I forgot, I'm going to stamp my background with my flower. This is a way to hide some of those mistakes. So I'm going to put one right there. And see, it just kind of blends in. And I'm going to do a couple more in different spots. All right. There's always a way to fix it. All right. I think I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to run my ribbon. Let's see. I'm thinking if I run my ribbon down the side and I put a bow, then I can take and kind of mix these in and hide it some more. So let me do that. All right. And this is ribbon, so I'm going to use my double-sided tape again. Right. I'm going to sandwich that ribbon in between this so it doesn't come loose. Okay. Add some more. Tape. I got to make sure I do this the right way. So I'm going to open it up. So if you have one that you did and it's like, I mean, you could easily use that also to do some die cutting of your flowers, but I wanted the background to show. And now I'm going to put on those with dimensional, but I have to do a bow. Now I did pull in some purple gems just in case, but I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. That one doesn't want to come apart. Maybe they kind of shrunk together. All right, I think I'm gonna put this one here. Usually I do it in a cluster, but I think I'm gonna sprinkle them on. I'm gonna leave that one because it kind of just looks like it's part of the flower. But what I will do so it's not as noticeable is that's where I'll put my bow. Right. So I need to grab a glue dot. Oops. Are there any on there? Yes, 2. Just what I need. This side looks better. So I'm going to put one here and one here. I put one on each side of the knot. Oh, that one didn't come off. Each side of the knot. That way, if your knot gets caught, the string gets caught as they're taking it out, it will take and it won't pull it out. See, so you don't really pay a whole lot of attention to that. So there's today's idea using a watercolor black background. If you haven't played with this idea, pull out your watercolor paper, your reinkers, and have some fun. Have a sensational Sunday. Bye.